Welcome back to Inside Sigma Tech. We will be going over the recaps of the scores of the playoff games this weekend, the Jake Paul fight, college basketball, and the scores that are going, or predictions of the scores that are going to be happening over New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I have to admit that I made a little mistake yesterday. So we filmed this whole episode a day prior, and I may have left a video on that the audio covered up our whole audio. So
mind you, we recorded for an hour yesterday.
Yeah, it was an hour episode. So let's have a moment of silence for yesterday's catastrophe.
You cannot be silent for a second. Oh my gosh.
All right, that's enough of that. We're starting with Jake Paul fight.
What do you identify as a fight?
It was not a fight. They were in a boxing ring together, and one of them was punching the other person a lot more, and
than the other person.
And the other person was falling down for some reason.
One of them was actually trying, and the other was getting beaten the crap out of. I mean, he wasn't really trying, but
I think he was trying.
No,
he just.
Did you see him? He's just chilling the entire time. He's going around in circles. He's just.
Yeah, it was. I've seen better fights for sure.
I've seen,
but low key,
better. The women's fight was much better. I watched that beforehand.
Low key, boxing's kind of like that though. I feel like it's all built up, and then there's just like.
You're not wrong.
It's just kind of like a little, it's okay. I mean, I like it. I'll watch it. I won't pay for it, like how they do like the $60 pay-per-views. I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, no. Sure.
But if it's free on Netflix, I'll watch. I'll watch. But yeah, that was a pretty bad fight. I can't lie. Anthony Joshua is humongous.
Oh
I don't think it was a smart fight for Jake Paul personally. And
It's just so huge.
he's just so big.
He's just ginormous.
So, yeah, it was not that entertaining. But something else that was pretty entertaining was going on at the same time, or I guess a little before, technically. The Alabama-Oklahoma game. Final score.
Give it up.
Final score, Alabama 34, Oklahoma 24. DG and Easton got the pick right.
Give it up for the Crimson Tide. Here we go.
I may have gotten it wrong. Actually, you know what? I don't think I got the pick wrong. I think Oklahoma got it wrong, actually. They were up 17-0, absolutely dominating the game, and then just decided, you know what, we're gonna do everything we can to allow Alabama to get back in the game. And that's what they did. And Alabama played a way better second half, to be fair.
Hey, we didn't win the pick. They just lost.
They didn't win the pick. Oklahoma lost the pick.
No, dude.
Is this what happened?
Joe was talking so much smack when they were up 17-0.
I was so confident.
Oh my gosh.
Alabama had 12 yards in the first quarter.
Oh, no,
I was like, it's over.
But then 17-17 at half, and that was the end of the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, the dropped touchdown from the running back.
That was the game.
Call the game.
Oh, it could have been 20. It could have been 24/7, and I think that's like it's getting to a point where it's out of reach.
That might have been the day.
Yeah.
If it's 24/7, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that
Alabama.
And then horrible series of football from Oklahoma. Just horrible.
Because instead, then right after that play, you punter just goes, you know what? I'm not gonna kick the ball. I'm just gonna let it drop.
Bold strategy.
17-10. Was it the next possession that he threw the pick six?
Yes,
well,
and
there was like 5 minutes left in the second half.
Oh my god.
They go down and score, and then it's 2-minute drill, pick six.
That's the most insane meltdown from a team I've ever seen. That's insane.
That was a crazy meltdown. But you have to think about it. Alabama, they only had 54 rushing yards. Again. Well,
I think for them to win the game, they're going to have to throw the whole time. And I think their defense is going to have to make some plays.
Ty Simpson and their receivers, because obviously their running game is not.
Oh yeah, no, it's
but that's not what they rely on.
No. As a team, they had 28 rushing yards. That's including Ty Simpson, all of his sacks.
So if they play a good secondary,
they play Indiana this weekend or next week, I guess. Next weekend.
Yeah, I think
if you can shut down the pass, you shut down Alabama as a whole.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only reason Alabama got back in the game was because Oklahoma just shot themselves in the foot.
100%.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like, and then they just played I want to say they played like insane the second half. I think they made important plays when you needed to, but
The catch.
like
from,
they made
what's his name?
oh, what I know his number is number 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he made an
Ridiculous
insane
catch.
play. Number 17, one of their receivers made a great play for a touchdown in the end zone. They made the plays when they needed to in the second half, but I think that was Oklahoma's game to lose at that point, and they figured out how to lose that game.
And Oklahoma also missed 2 field goals, which I don't think that. I don't think they would have won the game if they made those 2 field goals.
But it would have given them a
But
chance.
It would have
to-
given them a chance.
Yeah, 'cause you could be within a
Because
score.
you could have gotten the field goal, gone down by 7, had an opportunity to recover an onside, and go down.
Well, just think if he made the first one.
They're down by
I mean,
7.
Alabama plays it differently.
Yes.
But you get a stop there. You have, it was like 2 minutes left to just go score a touchdown.
tie it up.
Which, I mean, you're not guaranteed to get the touchdown, but at least you have a chance.
It's a 1-score game.
Yeah, it was a good game. Complete meltdown from Oklahoma. Their season's done. Alabama goes on to face Indiana in the quarterfinals. Were they playing Pasadena? Rose Bowl?
Yeah, Rose Bowl. Okay.
Playing in the Rose Bowl. So, what time's that game? Because it's not the Friday night game.
No, it's
That's the Ohio State and
is it
Miami.
New Year's?
no.
Is it 31st?
Miami Ohio State is on the 31st. That's on a Wednesday.
Every other game's on the first.
That's on a Wednesday, and then every other game is on the New Year's Day. I think it's at 3. I think it's at 3:30.
Okay.
Because
Yo,
I think Georgia Ole Miss has the night game. And
Yeah, well-
Tech Oregon has the early game.
we'll circle back to it.
All right.
But
What's
Okay.
the next game, Mr.
next
Joseph?
game was in College Station at 11 a.m. Central, and Miami wins 10-3. My pick was correct. It was a defensive battle,
It was.
and Miami got the better of them. Miami got the better of them.
Yes. It was a good game, but it wasn't the most exciting game.
No,
You know?
for sure not.
I mean, it was
It was-
3-3 until 2 minutes left in the game.
It
but
was, it was a boring game for 58 minutes.
Yes.
I kind of found it exciting. Like you were just watching so close for when one team was just gonna break
who's gonna
one
break
or
the play?
gonna
Who's gonna score?
you
Who's
know
gonna do it?
yeah, or who's like every big play mattered and every
Yes.
defensive possession mattered. And so I really enjoyed watching the game. I wouldn't say it's the most entertaining game I've ever watched, but like as a person that's watched a lot of football, I found it a very interesting game. But yeah, I got that pick right. So at this point we were 1-1, right?
Yeah.
All of us. And yeah, that was
My main takeaway from this game, Joe disagrees with me. If you're Miami, you do not score a touchdown.
No, he should have gone
You
down.
get down on the 1
I
yard
agree.
line, you take a knee,
And
kick
you
the field goal to
field
win the game.
with 0 seconds left. With
They,
0
they
seconds
got
left.
away with it, but A&M was this close to making them pay and sending it to overtime. It's
But-
just a bad situational football by Miami.
No, I disagree.
Bad
I
idea.
disagree.
Go win the game. Ice the game. Don't give them 2 minutes to maybe beat you.
I
It worked
agree.
out.
I agree with that.
But you got lucky.
Yeah, I agree.
Your kicker has missed 3 field goals before that. I get it's a chip shot, but your kicker's missed 3 field goals. He's thinking about it, whether you want to believe that or not. He's thinking about it. It's been 3-3. Take the points and let your defense. They haven't gained that many yards on you the whole time. Take your touchdown and let your defense stop them.
Dude,
and they did.
They-
And they
by
did.
this
And
much.
they stopped them.
By a bad
Miami-
throw. By a throw that was
I
behind
think
them.
even if the throw was good, the guy was on him. Like it would have been a tough catch.
It would've
been a tough catch no matter what. But they would have had another down.
Should have been incomplete. I'm
Yeah,
not saying it
for
that
sure.
it's picked off if it's a good throw, but
It would have been a tough play.
stupid football. Stupid football.
Joe, it's an extra point. Like the odds of the
I get it.
odds of
I
the
get
game
it.
are
He
that.
missed an extra point early in the game. It was what 21
Yeah,
yards.
he missed one. Yeah, that was like it was probably 30.
I think it was
I thought it
like
was 21.
No, I think it was like.
I think it was
38.
Oh,
I think
whatever.
it was. I think it was in the 30s. But the
But
other one.
30s is not
The other one
like,
was in the
that's-
40s. The other one was like 48, I think.
because he missed 3, right?
Well,
Dumb football, but it worked out.
Yeah,
That's all
no,
I gotta
it was-
say.
It was a great game.
Alright,
Miami
wait,
gets the
wait.
W. A&M are frauds like usual.
Miami missed a 47-yarder.
Yeah, that's
That's okay, especially with the
And
wind.
and a 35-yarder.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, there was 3 field goals total that
Yeah,
were missed because
A&M
A&M missed one.
A&M
Okay.
missed one, I think.
Yeah.
J&M
Thir-
missed
Oh,
one.
wait,
30
no. Miami did miss 3. Hold on. Their other one was... So, 47, 40, and then 35.
And then JMU missed one later.
JMU.
That was
Yeah.
the 21-yarder because
He
that wasn't
got
21.
blocked.
But it was like because he
No,
skipped a
A&M
angle.
missed the 21-yarder because it got
Oh,
blocked.
you're right.
He kicked it too low.
Yeah, because
Because that was bad kicking
I know
day.
you're trying to keep it out of the wind, but you gotta
Bad.
put some air under it.
Yeah, bad kicking day from the squad.
Hopefully
Man.
someone made a really good short about that.
What?
Go like it.
What a game.
So I said before the game in our episode last week, I said that both offenses were going to struggle, and I picked A&M just because it was in Kyle Field, and I knew it was going to be a low-scoring game. But I didn't think Marcel Reed would struggle that bad in Kyle Field.
I mean, I thought it was going to be low scoring, but
I mean,
I didn't think it was going to be that low
I
scoring.
I've thought all year that A&M and Marcel Reed have been fraudulent, especially Marcel Reed, just because they haven't, like, I understand the SEC is a good conference, but they haven't played the good teams in the SEC. They played all the bottom of the pack SEC, and then when they played the one team in the SEC that was actually toward the top, they lost by
10.
I think they lost by 10.
10.
But
I think it was 27-17.
I mean, I knew both offenses were going to struggle. I knew Miami would struggle because it's in College Station, and I just didn't think A&M's offense was very good in general. But I just thought since it was in Kyle Field that A&M and Marcel Reed would play a little better than putting up 3 points and Marcel Reed throwing 2 picks and no touchdowns.
Miami wins
But
the football
That didn't
game.
happen in Miami.
Well,
Let's
Miami won.
go. All right.
Congrats, Miami.
So now a hot topic of the entire college football playoff, even before the games were played. The discussion about G5 teams in the playoff. Tulane gets beat 42-10, and Oregon beats James Madison. Well, I don't know what the score was, like 51-36. Does that sound right?
51-34.
51-34.
All right, I'll go first on this one. I think you let one Group of 5 school in the playoff maximum. That's maximum. That's
Blame the ACC.
Yeah, I think that's
It's not the committee's fault.
It's
It is
not.
the ACC's fault.
for being
Period.
trash. But my take on this is that you need one team in the college football playoff from the Group of 5. And my one team this year, before the playoffs even started, would be JMU. I don't think Tulane deserved to be in the playoff in general. JMU actually put up a fight, and Oregon fans can say all they want about how they had the backups in. But then again,
Still gave up 34.
you gave up 34 to JMU, over 500 total yards. And if you say that your backups were in when they did all the scoring, that is not true. Their starters were in, and they scored like 21 points. And first drive of the game, they actually marched down the field, and then they got to the red zone, I think, and Oregon actually stopped them.
First quarter, I think they got to the red zone three
three
I
times.
think so.
Against Oregon starters.
Yeah.
So I think JMU showed that they deserved a spot in the playoff over Tulane. But just give one Group of 5 team their glory. Let them play. Most likely lose, but it'd be the 12v5. And if they do win, then everyone's like, oh, Group of 5, cool. But let only one team in is my opinion on that.
I think the way that they should fix it is G5. So every conference, every team gets their money for being in the playoff. I think we separate the G5's money, that's guaranteed for them, and just make their own playoff. Allow Tulane and James Madison and North Texas and all those teams to go play against each other and actually have a champion. Because in no world are they ever going to be able to win a national championship against people like Ohio State and all those people like Georgia, Bama, all the blue bloods that have so much money poured into that, so many resources, and G5 will never be able to compete with that. And if they do, it will take almost decades to get into the power conferences, and then you got to work your way up through there. Like that's just how it goes. So I think the G5 needs their own playoffs, which allows them to have like an actual champion. Where James Madison or Tulane, instead of just being sacrificed to get demolished by Ole Miss or Oregon, they actually have a chance to go win a game and like become champions of like their division of football. I also think if you truly just can't get rid of the G5, you could expand to 16 teams and have the one G5 play like the 1 seed, and that's kind of they pretty much get a bye. That's like their reward for winning. But I would prefer the G5 have their own playoff and then keep the 12-team format. And because the games this weekend would have been like Oregon playing BYU or Texas or whatever, and then
who would you rather see Ole Miss play, Tulane or BYU or Notre Dame?
Yeah, like I think, yeah, like I would assume Ole Miss would have played Notre Dame, and then Oregon would have played BYU. Is my
probably how it
is my prediction, and I feel like that's would have been a better weekend for sure.
I agree. And like what you were saying earlier was all great about Group of Five. Like it would take years to bring them to a national contender for one school, but honestly, nowadays that is never happening because of NIL.
Yeah,
like
100%.
Solely based off of NIL. You're not gonna get so many people to come to a Group of Five school. They don't have the money.
What I'm saying is it's not going to happen over a year. Like this is a decade, like multiple decade plus process.
Yeah, but
like you're gonna have to work.
Never gonna be able to compete money wise, and that's what the game is.
No, not for
recruiting athletes, not for transfer portal. Like college football players are starting to leave Group of Five schools to go to bigger Power 4 conference schools, and they're getting money, and then Group of Five are just left in the dust.
I mean, like college athletes, that's the name of the game, is to honestly go kind of the smaller school, play there, work your way up, and then
seasons,
a season or two, and then transfer up to a bigger school, and you kind of already have that experience of playing against teams, and that's kind of almost seems like a better deal than not walking on, but like going to just a big program right off the bat, and you having to like slowly work your way up through there. So there's advantages and disadvantages to both, but. Yeah, I think G5 should have their own playoff, and you can keep the 12-team format. I don't really mind it that much personally, and and
like you were saying about playing a year at Group of Five or a Group of Five and then going to a Power 4, like you're seeing a lot of these Group of Five players like playing at good programs like South Florida. They had a good year. Tulane had a good year. James Madison had a good year. North Texas had a good year. But you're seeing all these coaches take these Power 4 jobs, and you're seeing all these players go to Power 4 schools, and it's like they're not even going to powerhouses. Like they're going to Oklahoma State and Florida.
Yeah.
Like the Power 5 schools are not going to be able to keep athletes over any Power 4 school, in my opinion, because it's. Would you rather play for Tulane in the American, or would you rather play for an Oklahoma State team who hasn't won a conference game in 2 years, but getting to play in the Big 12 and getting to play in front of 70,000 fans every weekend?
I would argue probably playing at Tulane is better than playing at Oklahoma State at this point.
Well, I
mean, yeah, maybe not. But
like
I see what
from
you're saying.
Money and like resources and just their like facilities, it's better to play at Oklahoma State. But like.
Worse.
It's a bigger stage.
I don't know. You might be better at Tulane than
Tulane might beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think Tulane would beat Oklahoma State
might
by
have
a
been a bad
decent bit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I could have made.
But like Florida, you're going to
100%.
Florida 100% over.
Like, are you going to Tulane or are you going to South Carolina, who went 4-8 this year, but they're in the SEC and always have a good. And like they had, they had a good team.
You're going to the SEC for sure to play ball there, 100%. So, Easton and I got the pick correct for the Ole Miss game, and then DG got it correct for the James Madison game. Them scoring a touchdown in the last minute to cover the spread.
The difference between the JMU game and the Tulane game is the Tulane game was over in 3 plays.
I agree.
Tulane
gave up
20 yards of play on their first drive, so if not more.
Yeah, they gave up a touchdown in 30 seconds.
It was over. Game was over. Ole Miss just dominated them.
Ole Miss scored 14 points in 2 minutes.
JMU, they did not win, but they had a decent game. It was a watchable game. Tulane was
Oregon
just
scored on their first
violent.
5 drives in less than 6 plays.
Yes. But you could see JMU's
But they
offense
competed
doing
on
something
offense.
That's
versus Tulane just
Yeah, they
dying.
just didn't.
Tulane didn't score. They didn't score touchdown until the last 2 minutes of the game. It was a garbage time touchdown.
I mean, I think again that's G5. That's just what was. It's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
That's just. You might have a couple athletes that can compete with the other people, but you don't have you don't have 11 people. You don't have 22 people, and then even if you had that many people, they have 40 people that are better than. And you just it is what it is. I think G5, like I said, they're on playoffs, and
I
that'd
think
be
that was
better.
evident in the Oregon game. An Oregon receiver's running a 4-second 40 and going to get in the end zone as fast, like stupid
Yeah.
fast, and the JMU corner just can't. He's just not as good of an athlete.
Yeah.
Can't compete, and that's okay. You did a great job. You earned your spot here,
but you're not going to compete with Oregon.
You just can't compete, and it's just an athletic difference. It's not like a.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. It's just they're better.
And like,
flat out.
and sometimes those teams will have like that one athlete, but then you can double them. Well, you can't do that if you're James Madison because there's a mismatch across the board.
Correct.
So there's not really much to do. But oh well. So it was a good first weekend. I'd say
weekend.
good weekend for college football, and I'm excited for New Year's Eve and day. All right,
Was it now NFL?
going to the NFL. Let's start with the Dolphins fan.
Our Dolphins fan right here. What do you think?
Tua
gets benched.
benched for Quinn Ewers, and they
What do you
they lost by 26
But
to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. All right,
they also gave up 40.
give us a rundown of your thoughts.
Tua is not the guy. He just isn't. Maybe in 2023, he was the guy. But after the 2 concussions, he's a different player. He cannot run at all. And if he does run, it's maybe 3 yards he's sliding. And that's not a diss. He just doesn't want to get injured again. But he has zero escapability. If there's any pressure in the backfield, he's getting sacked. And nowadays in the NFL, you can't be a quarterback like that. You have to be able to have some mobility, some run. Like Ben Roethlisberger, he's fantastic. I think he'd struggle a little bit with his lack of mobility. And Tua has become that. And so I don't think benching Tua was a bad move at all. I mean, you're paying so much money for someone to sit on the bench, but you can pay him the same money, he can go out and lose you games.
And lose games.
So I like the choice of starting Quinn Ewers and seeing what he can do. You know, you're already out of playoffs. Oh, no, you get 3 more losses? Who cares?
Yeah.
You're already out of the playoffs, and you're going to see what he can do. And I think he did a really good job on Sunday. He didn't win, but I think that's about all you can expect from a rookie, first game starting. Game doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme. And he did all right. He had 2 picks. One was desperation throw, 50-50 ball. And the other was just off receiver's chest into DB's hands. Not on him, but I think it was a good step. I'm excited for the future, but I also don't know if Quinn Ewers is going to be, like, the best.
I'm glad that you are excited for the future of the Dolphins organization. Let's give it up for the breakdown for DG. DG and the Dolphins. That's our new segment. DG and the Dolphins. That's
I've never been
our
alive for a playoff win. I
Oh,
have not won a playoff game since I've been alive.
next
Hey,
year. Next year's your year.
that's crazy, by the way.
Next year's your year.
Hey, it's your year.
All right,
Phillip Rivers.
Philip Rivers.
What do we
He's
think?
playing. He's playing tonight. Playing actually at this
Hey.
moment of we're filming.
He's winning.
Hey, he
What's
threw
the score?
He threw a 20-yard touchdown pass to Alec Pierce.
I mean, he's him.
They're up 7-0.
Phillip
He
the GOAT
is
Rivers.
him.
Okay, like we
I
said in
love
the
it.
in the segment.
Colts are winning the Super Bowl.
Here we go. All right, anyways,
Hey, now the Dolphins are out.
we're Colts fans.
Just for the playoffs.
Just for the playoffs.
I'm a Colts fan. If Phillip
I
Rivers
want
goes
Phillip
and
Rivers
wins
to
it,
succeed.
Hey.
I would be so happy.
Hey,
That
we
would be an amazing story. That would be a movie right
hey,
there.
We talked about this yesterday in the segment they didn't see. But Phillip Rivers, he's a guy
Solid.
that has been a good quarterback his whole career.
He's just a stand-up guy.
He hasn't played
Gritty.
4 years.
Knows how to play the game right.
He hasn't played 3 or 4 years, whatever it was. for 4 years, but he's not gonna lose you games. Most likely, he's most likely not going to lose you a football game because he's just him. He's Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers.
He is Phillip Rivers.
He's the quarterback.
That's who he is.
He's the quarterback
Great take.
for
Great take.
the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts.
It's a great take.
So, in conclusion, he is
Phillip
Phillip Rivers, and he is the Indianapolis Colts
No,
quarterback.
Indianapolis.
And that's why they're going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Paul Revere will lead the Colts to the Super Bowl.
All right. I think the Patriots will win
76ers just scored a touchdown.
the AFC. I think Patriots are going to the Super Bowl.
76ers, I didn't mean to say that. The 49ers just scored a touchdown.
Drake May is taking them
Patriots
to
are
the
frauds.
Super Bowl.
I think
They beat
Patriots.
the-
They're 12-3.
last night, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't
They came
think,
back,
I
actually.
don't.
With
I
Lamar
don't.
Jackson.
I think he
When
got hurt.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but I don't think they're. I take it back. They're not frauds, but I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders. That's my opinion.
Who else is winning in the AFC? Like
They are probably the best team in the AFC.
But I think
The NFC is so much
Jacksonville?
better than the AFC.
But
I think
NFC
Houston's going to be scary.
whoever
I think Houston's heating up.
I think they have a really high ceiling. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're there yet,
Well-
but they can do some crazy.
They were one of those teams that started out like 0-3 or
Yes.
like 1-3, and so everyone was like, "Oh, whatever," and then they just
came out on
They
their
just
warm
keep
it up.
winning. They just keep winning.
No,
Their
but-
defense is insane.
It
Like
It is
It
insane.
is.
But the Patriots, they're probably the best team in the AFC. But the NFC is just so much better than the AFC.
we're not talking who's winning the Super Bowl. I'm talking who's going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Patriots. I think Patriots make it to the Super Bowl, and then whoever wins the NFC Championship will win the Super Bowl. That's my opinion.
Okay, Okay, let's do Super Bowl predictions.
Okay.
Okay, we can do Super Bowl predictions.
Who? Okay, we'll go AFC to start. Who's making it?
Hold on. AFC Patriots. I think Patriots are making it. I think the Patriots. I think the Patriots or the Bills are making it from the AFC. That's
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I can see the Bills because they know how to win games, and they
I
just
don't-
have to win them when they matter.
I don't think the Steelers are going to make it.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think the Colts or the Jags are going to make it. Houston is the AFC South team that I think could make it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Colts or the Jags are making it. I think the Jags, they're having a good year, but I don't think they're
I don't know if will the Colts even make the playoffs if they don't win tonight.
they're not eliminated. But if they don't,
Yeah.
I think if they don't win
I think they're in
tonight,
the
it's,
hunt.
Okay.
and then Denver is good.
Denver's good.
I think Denver's good.
I've seen a lot of hate for them winning like one score game winning field goal games, but
That's
they
all.
won the game.
Yeah, that's all you need to
You
do.
can say if
I
this
just-
one play went differently, they lost. Yeah, you could say that about 100 things.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They're a good team.
I don't know how much I like to put my trust in teams
Yeah, I
that
agree.
do that.
I agree.
You're
Like
not wrong.
it's
Just-
okay. It's okay if you win a
not
decent
wrong.
amount of games, like by one possession. But it's like every game by
You're
one
not wrong.
possession.
You have to win 4 games in
It's-
the playoffs. Can you count on that?
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
not wrong.
I mean,
That's
I
what I
guess
said about the Chiefs last year.
they made it to Super Bowl, but then they got
Might as well not have.
I think
Yeah.
the 2-13 Las Vegas Raiders are gonna come back
next season.
and make it to the Super.
Oh.
No, this.
Oh,
season.
this season.
This
Okay.
season.
I think they're eliminated.
Yeah, I don't
No, they're
think
not.
Okay.
The
Alright.
Dolphins still have a chance.
I think
Who's your AFC?
I think depending on how the bracket works out, I think the two best teams are. I think it'll either be. Actually, I'm gonna go AFC Championship, Patriots versus Texans.
Okay.
Texans are going to the Super Bowl.
Really?
NFC side. Here, let me look at the. NFC. Honestly, I think Seattle versus LA. Well, it all depends on how the bracket works out. I don't know off the top of my head how that works out. I think those are the two best teams, though. So I would say I'm going to go Seattle versus the Texans in
Seattle.
the Super Bowl.
Who would have thought that? If
I
someone
don't
told me
think
that last
I
year-
don't think the networks will necessarily enjoy
Yeah.
that one, but I would enjoy
I'm,
see a
I'm
Seattle
a little
versus
wary
Texans.
of the Broncos, but I think they'll make it.
You think Broncos? Who do you think in the NFC?
I think I think the Rams.
You think the Rams are gonna make it? So you think
That's fair.
You think Rams Broncos?
That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that Super Bowl.
I'm a big
Okay.
Puka Nacua.
All right. what is-
I think the American
Was.
Conference Championship. I think it'll be the Patriots and the Broncos. I think it'll be that.
Man, so you're the only one that truly believes in the Texans.
I believe in the Texans.
I don't
man.
think that's crazy.
That's
No,
not
I,
crazy.
honestly, half the AFC like in the playoffs, I could easily see them winning and
Yeah.
making
The
it to
AFC
the
is
Super Bowl.
very close together. I think NFC's it's like very clear. There's like the
Yeah,
top
there's-
teams and
yeah.
the horrible
and the bad teams. Okay.
I could
so
also see the
I think-
Eagles
Yes.
going on like
I
So
wanted
I'm
to say
get-
Eagles, but I just don't know. Something's
Yeah.
different this year.
It's different.
They'll-
So I
they
think,
might figure
I
it
think
out.
New England wins against Denver.
okay.
I think it's New England in the Super Bowl, and I think in the National Conference Championship, I think it'll be Seattle and Philly, and I think Philly beats Seattle. I think they upset Seattle and
Yeah.
Seattle to make it to the Super Bowl. So I got Eagles, Patriots.
So I think we all have pretty much like not the same, but like
No, but
just
we
a
have, like, the same, like,
little,
five
like
contenders.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have kind of the same.
Like
Same.
nobody said the Detroit Lions. Are gonna
Yeah,
make it.
no,
If any of these happened, I would.
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't
be
be,
surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
So Super Bowl predictions.
Super Bowl predictions. I think Seattle would win.
Who are they
if,
playing?
The Texans.
If they play the Texans, I think they can win.
I agree.
I think the NFC will probably win it this year.
I agree. I agree. What about you? Who is the Dolphins beating?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins
They're
beating.
beating no one. I do think. I think Denver would beat the Rams if that's how it shakes out.
Okay.
I don't
I mean, I
hate
can see
that. I don't hate that.
I don't. Once again, I think it's a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
I think it's one possession.
Yeah.
I don't think the Broncos are ever going to go out and just destroy you.
No, for sure not.
Down the stretch, I think they'll beat you by 3. That's all you need to win.
They're never going to be out of the game though.
I agree.
So.
I agree.
All right.
So
Who do you
I
have?
had New England versus Philly.
Uh-huh.
Both of these teams are historically good playoff teams.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. Patriots
Yeah.
have not had good seasons the past 5
Without-
years.
Drake
May
May.
win a Super Bowl.
Is the Patriots dynasty back if he wins the Super Bowl?
So
Is it
both-
another 20 years of
of
Patriots,
Patriots
dominance?
is dominating? Okay, so I have
I
Philly.
have to play them twice a year.
I have
You have
Philly
to be-
and New England. Both of these teams historically.
that
That is true.
It all evens
That
out.
is true. Both these teams historically good in the playoffs. Philly won it last year dominantly.
Mhm.
Not a game. It's not even a game.
It wasn't.
No.
It was a terrible game.
It was not. a
I
game
think-
at all.
I know Philly has had a few losses this season, but I think they go on a run in the postseason, and I think they win back to back
Fair enough.
over the
It's not
Patriots.
crazy.
It's not.
It's scrappy.
It is a scrappy
They'll
pick.
go-
It is a very close game. It's like within one possession the whole game,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the Eagles pull
I
it
would
out.
much prefer that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
over the last
year's.
one.
Absolutely
God,
dominant.
that was terrible.
All right.
All right, so I have Eagles. You have
Broncos.
Broncos.
Seahawks.
You have Seahawks. We're all going separate ways.
But I want the Colts.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Want the Colts.
We all want the Colts to win.
All right.
Everyone in the nation wouldn't be upset.
If the Colts won, I
think
still
that
got
would
hope
be
in the
pretty
New York
hype.
Giants. They're gonna win it.
Hey,
Jackson Dart will lead them.
Giants
to the Super Bowl.
pre-Scadaboo injury,
They actually were not
they were a
terrible.
decent team.
They were pretty. They were
And
okay.
then his leg just
And then he didn't
got
quite
turned
make it.
into a shish kebab.
All right. Something happened Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh!
That
Everyone give it up. Everyone start clapping.
everyone clap. You may not even know what it is right now.
Anderson, the man of the night.
What a game.
Christian Anderson, 23 points in the second half.
It's beautiful.
Texas Tech wins 82-81
Oh, he got it on again.
in Madison Square Garden over the Duke Blue Devils.
Yup.
Let's
Yup.
go. I
Oh.
mean,
49ers scored another touchdown.
that's amazing. I thought the game, watching it, was over.
I thought it was wraps.
With 10 minutes left. in
With
the
10
game.
minutes left in the game, down by 17, I was watching it and I was like, it's over. It's wraps. We just had 2 people foul out. I was like,
It
man,
was wraps.
it's
Lawan Watts and Leon Horner
Yeah.
fouled out with 12 minutes left. Leon Horner had 9
And I was
points.
like, it's
Lawan Watts had 20. JT Toppin had 4 fouls.
at that moment I was like,
It's wraps.
it's over. We
I
lost.
thought it was wraps whenever Tech was up 9-0 and then Duke came
Scored
and
for the first
then
time.
scored for the first time. They made the corner three. I was
You're
like,
like, well,
oh,
it was
it's
fine.
wraps. I was like, Tech's up 9-3 and then whenever Duke went up 2019, I was like, well, it was fun while it lasted.
But like Coach McCaslin says, the toughest team wins.
Yep.
And Texas Tech comes back down 17. Christian Anderson hits the most clutch threes I've ever seen in my life. Groves plays great defense on Boozer. And we
Booze
win.
who?
Booze
Boo.
who? We win the game.
What?
We win the game.
Christian Anderson had like 4 logo threes, by the way.
4 logo threes from Christian Anderson.
Ridiculous.
He's that guy.
And then Nolan Groves with the
Yeah,
with the defense of the year.
Tech's on the rise, and I'm excited to watch basketball the rest of the season. But first, we got to focus on football. It's amazing being good at like
Texas Tech is
a lot
really
of sports.
Good at multiple
And-
sports.
It's like,
and-
dude, there's so much to watch.
Hey, and I know you guys don't really care, but Texas Tech women's basketball
Hey.
is
They're ranked 21?
they're
Yeah, they
ranked for the-
they beat Baylor
They
at
beat
Baylor.
At Baylor for the
And-
first time in years.
Dude,
Let's give a round of applause for Tech athletics.
This is the first time in our lifetime the women's basketball program has been ranked.
I think it's
That's
been since
amazing.
2012.
And we get to witness it.
And we
It's-
get to witness. We have both basketball programs ranked and football.
Hey, just so you guys know, I'm 20 years old. The last time Tech women's basketball was ranked is when I was 7.
I'm pretty sure it was before we were
It was
born.
2012. It was 2012, but before that, it was like never. Well,
This was
actually,
like 1994 when they won a
when they
national
won a
championship.
Give it up for the 1994.
1994 Lady Raiders. All right.
Greatest team alive. I mean, they're basically the 2019 LSU Tigers.
I think it's an unfair comparison for them, but you know what?
Well, I just don't think I feel like you should have compared them to like a basketball team,
The
like 2017
Warriors.
Yeah,
was it
Warriors.
2017?
Yeah.
I think they're better. I think
the
go
Lady
out
Raiders
head
win.
to head.
Lady Raiders win.
All right, let's wrap it back to men's
Wait, hold
basketball.
on. Speaking of the Warriors,
I know.
wait, hold on. Speaking of the Warriors, 2019 or 2017 or whatever it was, do we think the Thunder breaks that record? this year?
Oh, they win 72
they
games.
lost 2 games.
I could easily see them doing
They're like,
it.
they're
They're
like 27
disgusting.
and 2.
They're on pace for sure.
27 and 2.
Hold on,
is
let me look. Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, they lost another one. They're 25 and 3.
25 and
So-
3 is crazy.
That's a
They
decent
lost-
way to start the season.
Dude, and they might have.
they lost their last 2 out of 3. They
Oh,
lost.
they're frauds. Never mind.
They lost to the Spurs by 2, and they lost. Okay, but the losses they've had were by 2 and 5.
But bro, they might have 2 lottery draft picks this upcoming season because you remember all the trades.
Yeah. They,
Shea
All the trades that
Gilgeous-Alexander and
everyone
Chet
was like,
Holmgren on the
oh,
same
2027, like, oh, 2027, oh, the babies, and then they're
about to cash in.
about to cash in,
Hey,
and
Dallas
it's about to
Mavericks,
be.
They're on a run. They're 11 and 18 now. They started out like 2 and.
I think the Thunder are about to dominate for the next
they
15
will.
years.
They're like back to
It's-
they're like back to the
it's-
Thunder with Russell Westbrook,
It's gonna be
Kevin
interesting.
Durant.
All right, the Big 12, I think, is the best
Best
Conference
basketball conference
in basketball,
Oh yeah.
and it's not close.
Oh,
I
Starts off
think.
with Arizona,
Oh,
number 1 team in the
Everyone give it
Arizona.
up for the Arizona Wildcats.
We have
We-
Arizona, Iowa
I
State.
went over Arizona's schedule
Houston,
yesterday,
and BYU in
and
the
we
top
didn't even
10.
we didn't even get to publish it, so
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go over Arizona's schedule again with you guys
They
here.
pair like 5 ranked
They
teams
5
already.
top.
So they started out the season against number 3 Florida,
It's a brutal way to start the season.
reigning national champions. They win 93-87. They play a couple scrubs, and then they go on the road to Los Angeles and play the number 15 team in the nation, UCLA. They win 69-65. They then, 5 days later, go to number 3 UConn, Dan Hurley's team, who's always good. They win 71-67. And then they play a couple bums. And then they play number 20 Auburn, who made the Final Four last year. They win by 29, 97-68. And then they play number 12 Alabama. They win by 21, 96-75.
They are looking scary.
And
They're looking scary.
they play a couple bums. So they'll be... No, my phone bugging. Anyways, they should be undefeated going into Big 12 play. And then they play 7 Big 12 teams who
them?
they should beat. Tech does play them. They play
So
them.
they'll get one loss. I'll tell you that.
Arizona's
much.
going to lose one game this season, and it's going to be to Texas Tech.
That's what happened to Houston last year, pretty
That is
much.
true.
Actually,
And
that's
then
true.
Texas Tech lost to Houston. Now.
Yeah, but I had some predictions for the Final Four
Oh, you have
In-
Final Four predictions.
in December.
Oh, you did.
4 months away
He did.
from the
Last
Final
night he
Four.
had his Final
I had
Fours.
predictions.
But we didn't get to
I
finish it.
kind of need to remember them. I think I remember most of them.
I remember 2 of them.
I remember 2 of them as well.
So, I have Arizona,
Yep.
Yes.
Easy.
Michigan,
Yes, you had that.
Houston.
You had Houston.
Oh no, I don't remember the last one.
The Texas Tech
That
Red
Raiders.
No.
who did I have?
No, he predicted Texas Tech to lose in the Sweet 16.
That's fair.
I think I should run a 32, but who did I have?
You have Duke?
Arizona, Michigan. No, I didn't have Duke. Arizona, Michigan, Houston.
Iowa State? No, you didn't have
No,
Iowa
I
State.
didn't have 3 Big 12 teams. I had
Purdue.
no.
UConn, Gonzaga.
BYU. You had
Oh,
BYU.
no, you-
No,
didn't have BYU.
no. Who did I have?
Alabama?
Arkansas.
You did.
Arkansas.
That was the
Arkansas is who I
That's
had.
the sleeper pick.
That was your
Yep.
super Final Four. That's like your 3 or 4 seed there.
Yeah,
Instead of Final Four.
Arkansas, Arizona, Michigan,
And
and
Houston.
Houston are going to be in the Final Four.
I don't mind that.
And Indianapolis. So
What about Mississippi Valley State University?
they
HBCU.
might be a 16 seed. They're gonna get beat by 80,
Or
Or they're gonna win by 80 and upset.
they're gonna upset the number 1 seed, and I do not think that's going to happen. So
They just come out and
you
beat
ever heard of
Arizona.
St. Peter's?
Nah, they were 15 seed.
They're a
Doesn't
15
count.
seed now.
Ever heard of UMBC? Ever
Tell
heard
me
of
what does UMBC stand for?
University of Maryland?
Yeah,
Commonwealth.
exactly.
Yeah.
See, you
It's
don't
University of Maryland
You don't even
something
know.
Commonwealth. I know that. Do you know what the
Well-
V means?
No.
know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Have you ever heard of FDU? Don't ask me what it means.
It's Farley Dickinson University.
It's actually Fairleigh Dickens.
I think it's Farley.
Is it Farley?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyways, I'm getting distracted here.
All right. Do we want to go in
To the predictions.
to predictions?
Let's finish
For
it off with predictions.
The playoffs.
Hey, updated standings. Right
Update it.
here. Right here.
I'm
Joe,
not.
you better put it in.
I'm not putting them
Joe,
right
put it
there.
in.
All right. December 31st
Here we
in
go.
Arlington, Texas. Ohio State will host the Miami Hurricanes. Deej,
And they
I'll
will
let you
beat
start.
them by 2 scores. The line's what, 10.5? Is that what the line
The
is?
line is 9.5.
9.5? Oh, 100%. 10
Okay.
or more. Miami's going to have to play a heck of a game to, I think, even keep this close.
for sure.
That's not crazy.
Ohio State they're kind of scary. They're
Ohio
a
State
very
is
good
very
team.
scary.
For sure.
Ohio State coming off of a Big Ten championship loss, they're winning by at least 2 scores.
Miami
I don't think they
can't even
struggle.
think about playing the way they played last week.
I don't
Chances.
think Ohio State struggles with the 9.5. Honestly,
I
Joe,
agree.
I know you agreed with this last night, but you could change your mind. You could change your mind.
I mean, I said it, so you can't agree with it.
No,
I've
that's
yet to agree with DG on this show. I believed in the Miami Hurricanes to get the job
true. There's no
done
way he's gonna pick Miami again. There's just no way.
last week, but I think the Ohio State Buckeyes are just gonna overpower them. It's
He agreed with
I
Daniel
think it's a
Grimstad.
multiple score game, and Ohio State takes care of business, and will go on to face the winner of Georgia and Ole Miss. Do
I
we
mean,
have
honestly, I think Ohio State just comes out and scores automatically.
any? Okay.
You don't
I think they
so?
will.
Still a decent game.
No. It's gonna be a good game.
First drive,
but
you
I
think
think
they're just going-
I think
I think so.
Ohio State scores
I think
first
score,
drive.
yeah.
And then they might.
But
Then
not
then it'll settle
But
in.
they're
to
not
kinda,
gonna score like 50 points.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Yeah.
like
I
I
might
think
have the over under at. We're not gonna.
we're not gonna bet on
this
it,
one
but it's
game.
42.5.
That's fair. That'd be like 30.
That's like That'd be like 27 to 24.
20.
No, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I could see like 34-17
That
And-
would be
over.
over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be a solid game. But I think in the fourth quarter,
They'll-
Ohio State will.
Ohio State.
They'll
yeah.
prove that
Yeah,
they're the better.
and it'll be over in the fourth quarter.
I agree.
I think.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do score predictions for this one or no?
Should we save them for later, or do we do them now?
We can save them for after we do our picks, and then we can after our picks.
Or we'll like save them for like just a later day, like closer to the game.
Oh, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Let's
could.
do
do
Okay,
that.
we'll save them. Save score predictions for later or closer to the game. All right. Anything else for that game?
I think that's pretty cut and dry.
All right. Now we head over to Miami, where the Texas Tech Red Raiders will be facing the Oregon Ducks. Coach McGuire versus Coach Dan Lanning. Would you like to start?
I don't think it'll even be a game.
Really?
Oregon lets up 34 points to James Madison University. 500 yards of total offense. There's just no way you stop Tech from scoring. And Tech's defense is going to dominate you all day long. I don't think it's remotely a game. I think Tech will destroy Oregon, and I think Tech will earn a lot of respect after this win.
That is a bold statement. You sound very confident.
You're
I'm-
confident in that one.
I,
All right.
I thought Tech would win,
Uh-huh.
and then I watched the game on Saturday
And you have a little more confidence?
And
I
mind you,
have-
Oregon is favored.
so much.
Oregon's favored.
By 1.5.
But they're
But that's like a...
that's like a who's gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not
All right.
Oregon, I'll tell you that much.
All right, Easton. What is
All right.
your decision?
I think Texas Tech's defense has been so good all year. They've only given up 20 points in one game, and it was the game they lost with their backup quarterback. And Oregon, they've scored a lot of points this season, and they won on the road at Penn State when they were number 3. But then you saw how Penn State season turned out. They went 6-6. They lost the next weekend to Indiana at home,
It's a good loss.
and that's a good loss.
At home? I don't think that's that great a loss.
I mean,
but it's not a bad
lost
loss.
to-
No, it's not a bad loss.
It's not like you lost at home to Oklahoma State,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they only win 21-7 against Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's has not been good.
No.
You win 18-16 against Iowa,
I was pretty good.
and I was good.
They slowed the game
Iowa's
down.
good.
They're good at slowing the game down.
But I think Tech's defense is just good enough to where they give up maybe 20, 21. But Tech's offense is going to have to step up. Their offensive line is going to have to step up.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to establish their run game like they have all season, and that's not a bad thing. They're going to have to... Oregon's going to be the best defensive line I think they'll face all season. But ultimately, I think Tech wins by 10. I think Tech wins by 10.
Wins by 10. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say? Or is that your prediction?
That's my
Tech
prediction.
win by 10.
Tech wins by 10.
Okay. All right. I will be in attendance for
So jealous.
the game.
He will be
I will
giving y'all a
be
vlog.
in Miami, section 300 something. Row,
Do you
I don't
know-
know, but I'll be
Do you know
there.
where section 300
Oh,
something
yeah.
is?
It's right after the Big 12 championship.
No, it's in Miami.
It's actually not as bad in Miami because Miami's not as like.
Yeah, no.
Have you been to
But
Miami?
anyways.
I've watched the Dolphins lose many a game.
How many have you seen them win?
All right.
Here we go.
I'll be there. And I just watched on TV
Yep.
James Madison. I don't care that you're second and third strings, dude.
Yep.
I
You're
agree.
Oregon.
Yep.
You don't let that happen.
Oh, yeah.
James Madison scores 34 points.
But how mad is Oregon going to be? That's what.
How
are they going to respond?
It don't matter.
How are they going
to?
Do you know why it doesn't matter, Easton? Because it's duck season. It's duck hunting season. Texas Tech will win by 21 plus, and it's not going to be a game. Yes. We're going to come out there and we're going to hit them in the mouth, and they're up on the West Coast. They're soft over there. We're West Texas tough around here. And it's not even going to be a game. We're going to get hit in the mouth. We're going to keep hitting them in the mouth. And they're just going to give up. Game over. Tech wins by 21 plus. And Tech's going to the quarterfinals to face Indiana.
I've never heard such a good take come from your mouth. I love every word. Could not agree more.
All right. I was a little fired up for that one.
Sorry.
Do we have anything else to say on that game?
I think you covered it.
I think you pretty much got it.
Texas Tech's going to win the football game. Who plays next?
Alabama, Indiana. At 3 p.m. on January 1st.
What's the line?
6.5, Indiana.
Okay. I'll go. I guess I kind
You go
of
first.
put a little leak of who my pick was. I believe Indiana will win the game, and they will cover. I'm not too impressed with Alabama. I think Oklahoma gave them the game. I think Alabama is finding their footing a little more, so I don't think it'll be just a dominating game from Indiana. But I think Indiana will cover. They'll win by probably 2 scores, whether that's 10 or 14. I think they'll win by multiple scores, and they'll take care of business, and they will meet, like I said earlier, Texas Tech in the semifinals.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying Alabama will win, but in order for Alabama to win, they're going to have a lot of magic like they did last game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they execute decently. They execute well, but for them to win, they're going to need Indiana to have Oklahoma plays of the punter dropping the ball or something, or pick six or something dumb from Indiana. And I just don't know. From what I've seen from Indiana, they're a great team. Procedurally, they're very strong. They're not going to make those stupid mistakes. So I think Indiana will win. But I think Alabama will get like a late score to bring it within 7. So I'm going to take Alabama, but they're going to lose by 5 or 6. Like they're going to lose the game. But I think they get a late score. Like don't get the onside or something, and then Indiana will win the game. But I think it'll be close.
All right. I'm not going to say that Alabama could win or they can win because Indiana has been dominant all season. They win in Autzen Stadium. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. It was Fernando Mendoza's Heisman game to win the Heisman Trophy. Fernando Mendoza is a great quarterback. So I'm not going to say Alabama can win. I'm going to say Alabama will win. Alabama wins with a late score touchdown to go up by 3 with 40 seconds left to shock number 1 overall seed, Heisman Trophy winner, Indiana. I think it happens again, the second year in a row where the number 1 seed falls in their first playoff game of the playoffs. Hot take. Y'all are going to come at me, and when Indiana wins by 21,
I'm going to come.
I'll get all the heat for it, and I will accept that because I just know after I said that take, Indiana is going to win by 20. But I think Alabama has the history that Indiana doesn't, and I know they don't have Nick Saban. I understand that, but it's still Alabama in the playoffs, and I think they win by 3 points.
We have 3 pretty different thoughts on that game because I had them beaten by multiple scores. You say they're
being close.
Yeah, to be close. And you're like, you're going to win.
You're going to win. But even if they don't win, they lose by less than 7. I'll go get the pick.
True.
Okay, so you're going off that. You're not going off of
no. He's saying
win.
he goes off the win.
I think Alabama will win, but if they don't win,
but in that scenario,
I
still get the pick.
I got you.
Right.
I'm still right.
So, okay, we all have Tech. I have Ohio State.
Indiana. We have
Indiana, and then I have. Do we all have Ohio State?
Yes.
Yes, we all had Ohio State.
All right. So
that's
that
the
might
one
be
we
the
disagreed on.
That's the one you disagree on. And now we go into Georgia and Ole Miss. They're playing in New Orleans.
Yes. The
New Orleans,
Bowl.
the Sugar Bowl. What's the spread?
6.5 Georgia.
6.5
And a hard line.
Georgia. Who wants to go first?
You got it.
Georgia, I watched the championship where Georgia just absolutely dominated Alabama. They are clearly a fantastic school, and I know Ole Miss played Tulane, but oh my gosh, that was utter domination. They knew from the first play they were the better team, and they went out and showed it. There was no doubt in anyone's mind Ole Miss was the better team. I still think Ole Miss is pissed off at Lane Kiffin. I think they still have a lot to prove in their minds. I think they go out firing. And I think Georgia will take a little bit to get into the game. I think they'll take a drive or two after 2 weeks off. So I think Ole Miss will be up for a while. I think Georgia will bring it back close. I think either Ole Miss wins or loses by less than 6.5.
Okay. Go ahead, Joe.
They're just so fired up.
All right. I'll be continuing my differing opinion
It's okay to be wrong.
to TG. I think Georgia dominated Bama, and I think they're going out there to try to win a championship, and I think they will get the job done by 14 points.
Wow.
And take care of business over Ole Miss. Ole Miss doesn't have a coach anymore. I don't know that's going to fire him up, but with the discipline of the Georgia Bulldogs, I don't think that energy is going to help them that much. I think in the first quarter, second quarter, sure, but when we get in the fourth quarter, I think Georgia are the bigger dogs. They're going to dominate the game. They're going to dominate the trenches. Thank you, Easton.
You're welcome.
They're going to dominate the trenches all game. That's why they're going to take care of business. They're going to run on them. They're going to run on them again. And they're going to score every single time. No, not every single time. But I think they'll dominate in the trenches, both sides, and they will take care of business, and they will cover the 6.5.
That's not crazy.
Okay. So DG thinks Ole Miss is going to come out firing.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Joe thinks Georgia is going to come out firing.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
So, Georgia played Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin earlier in the season in Athens. Ole Miss was up 35-26 in the fourth quarter. Georgia scores a touchdown, forces a punt, scores a touchdown, forces a punt, kicks a field goal, game over. 43-35. Georgia loses to Notre Dame last year in the second round of the playoff. Or was it the third round? Was it second or third? Second? Georgia loses to Notre Dame second round of the playoffs last season. They're not going to do that again. They are out for blood. They're going to compete for a national championship. I think Ole Miss can come out firing. I think can come out with all the hype they want. But I think without their head coach, there's no way that they are beating Georgia. I saw that. I think Georgia is going to win by 13. 13 points.
All right. We had pretty similar
Joe and
takes.
I had pretty similar.
Other than the Indiana Bama one.
We're all kind of in agreement on a lot of them.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
first two we agree on. And
Second
the
two.
The last two.
Second two, DJ and I are different on both, and then you're different on.
And I'm different on.
You agree with me on one.
Yeah.
We think Alabama will cover for reasons.
Yeah.
So we all have Tech.
All Tech, all of Ohio State.
And then you
I
have
have
Indiana, we have Alabama.
And then we
have Georgia. He has Ole Miss.
All right.
Alrighty.
Any last second thoughts for the program?
I think Jacob Rodriguez.
Jacob
for Heisman.
Rodriguez for
That's all I really gotta
Heisman.
say.
Well, it's already been chosen. So,
I know.
hey, go to the. I don't know who decides the Heisman's, but you should go to their offices and just stand outside with a sign.
Just say
Jacob Rodriguez for
Rodriguez
Heisman. All right.
He should have at least been invited.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. And have a great night.
Go Sigs.